And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another special episode of Something Else Podcast. I mean, we're back at it.
You back
Man,
at it, man.
it's been a long time coming. A lot of news been happening, you know.
Whole lot of news. Whole lot of news.
World has, changed, a lot of shakeup that's going on, but you know, but same old pause, same old us. How you feeling, Roy?
Feeling good. Feeling great, man. And mentally in a good space. Getting where I want to get to in every other place in my life. So I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, so far so good, with the school year and teaching these young minds and it's very fulfilling just doing something that you love day in and day out, your career passion. And so um definitely humble, happy. Uh this year has been, topsy turvy with a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but
Yeah.
we're wrapping up, in the fourth quarter and about to head into the next year and see what really awaits for us. So,
Yeah. True. That's
I'm
true.
excited, ecstatic, um, eager to pod. It's been a minute. I know our fans and our supporters have been waiting for us to come back and do something more formal. Even though we did something, you know, not too long ago, but
We were
we
supposed
got to
to
get
come
back
back
back into the
Thanksgiving
swing of
week, but
things.
that was
So
a hectic week for us. That was a
yeah,
very hectic week for us. I had to
very.
help
I
cook
mean,
food. It was a lot of stuff. I had to get groceries. There was a lot of stuff going on.
that too. My apologies too. Schedule with the school year. Sometimes time fluctuates, and you know, doing this, takes a lot of mental uh mental work
It does. And we got to get a
and
schedule to
just
coordinate.
be able to focus up with everything that's current in the news, and then juggling your career path as well as it can be tedious, but we're gonna uh
Back at it. We back at it. Get
we're gonna
into it.
roll with the punches.
We get into it, man. Let's go. Let's get into this thing, man.
We got
All
some
right,
topics.
let's
We
go
got,
with
man,
some good news, man.
good news. Okay.
We had, as you know, it was a long battle with the actors and the industry, but we have a
Oh yeah,
tentative deal that's basically done. Of course, we're going to see another deal in 3 years, but actor strike is done.
I need my episodes. I need my Game of Thrones,
We won't see some stuff that was
All
already
American,
filmed. Cause that's all we're film we're gonna see. We're gonna see some new stuff like Law Order beginning of like January, I think.
Big Dubs.
Some shows won't be back until like the middle of the year, maybe late next year. So, as far as we know right now, the acting strike is over with. They have a tentative deal with Hollywood. It's a 3 year deal. Well, I guess technically a 3 year deal, basically. What it is minimum compensation. Actors are gonna earn 7% wage increase, effective immediately. An initial pay hike, followed by a 4% increase in 2024 and a 3.5% increase in 2025. So about 2026, they're gonna do it all over again. You get
Yeah.
streaming bonus, a new contract calls for actors to earn a success payment, or the residual. They actually will get residuals for the streaming stuff now, so it's going cool.
Oh.
They have to
Plus.
disclose to the actors the viewing, like the numbers. You know, they got the Nielsen ratings. They're like, oh, this is number one rated the TV, whatever. Streaming services don't have that, but they have to announce those numbers to the actors, not the public, to the actors. They put a very, very constrained limit on AI, saying that AI can't be used to digitally replicate people. If they do, they gotta get consent from the actors or their states. And they have all these specifications on digital likeness, digital all this other good stuff, whatever. They just have a minimum number of background actors because, of course, they're going to try to use AI to fill in for background actors. No, it don't work like that. You get a relocation stipend and a bonus and a couple more things, but they got most of the stuff worked out.
So, as far as the AI situation, like I don't know where we remember what they did with Fast and Furious with um after the death of
So the Paul Walker thing,
Paul Walker at the end, like they had like
they had his
um
brother step in.
brother, but they kind of had like um a AI generated face for him towards the end,
All right, what they did was they had his brother going for the body double for him.
right?
They took the brother and him had such similar face. They said, okay, we're gonna take an older model of Paul from the last movie and we can probably put it's basically put a mask over a digital mask over the brother.
Right. So wouldn't that be like,
That's not AI. That's no, it's not AI. That's VFX.
oh,
The AI
gotta
thing
be a
will be
little
if they
bit
all right. The AI thing will be like all right. Say you know how they do like motion capture on video games, right?
right.
They take you scan your whole body, had a little black suit on, had a little dots or balls or whatever on there, and they do voice acting while you're running around all that stuff. Say they take that digital model they have for you, add your voice. Like say they take the dude that did Kratos,
Hmm.
God of War. They took his model and the voice actor made that a character in a TV show. They said we're gonna make this person because they gave you a voice already to make him say anything. That would be an actual digital character, an avatar of the actor that's technically not the actor. It'll be just Kratos. They have him on the contract. They're like, all right, we're going to use the voice, do whatever we want to do, blah, 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 whatever the contract says. They'll say, all right, they don't have to credit you as the actor. They say, we own the rights to the voice, we own this, we doing that, we use it for the character. That would be the AI version of it.
Okay, so the AI version is only particular to voice
No, I'm saying
communication.
that's an example. They could all right, like all right. You ever seen like if you ever watch behind the scenes and stuff, they won't have full crowds. They doing like crowd scenes. They'll have like people in there, but they'll have like little mannequins, little dummies sitting up there, whatever, whatever.
Right.
Now they can do like say we want to show a full crowd. We don't have to. We'll do like they do on FIFA. They'll just they have regular people like a row, 2 3 rows of regular people. They'll digitally put fake people back behind there, but when they show it, it looks like a real whole full stadium. That's the AI
Mm,
type stuff they'll be doing.
okay.
Like in FIFA or 2K, when you see the crowd is just like 3 rows or whatever people they have, they just push it out so it looks like a full crowd there or whatever.
Okay. So now they're
Something like that.
saying that they can't do that. They gotta get real.
They have to use real like if all right if they're doing a real scene, they have to use real people. Can't just do all digital people or there. They have to have real people or pay
Okay.
the real people. Like they can't just scam me and say, "Oh, I'm gonna use you for this." Having the background of this, having the background actor over here, movie G, and you got paid for movie A.
Okay.
They'll take you there. They'll be like, "Oh, yeah, you just doing this little quick thing. You just walking around whatever." They'll just Disney put you in another movie. Like, "Oh yeah, you in?" Like, they're like, "Why are you in that movie?" Like, I want to know damn movie.
Oh
They have you in
shit.
the background, and it's the AI version of you.
They can do that.
Yeah, they can do that. That's not new. It's just the terms for the people use in the actual technology. That's why I'm suing for like you can't use
Boy,
my name or like this. I didn't sign up for this shit. You can't. They had a whole what was it a whole Black Mirror episode about this shit.
might have missed the episode, but
It's from the new season about this shit. The
oh, I haven't seen it. Okay.
Whole Black Mirror episode about this shit.
I gotta get into that. Okay. Shit, they did.
But yeah, the actor strike
Oh
over
man.
with. The writer strike is over with. Basically, a 3 year deal where the writers get their residuals and they actually have to have a writer's room for most of these TV shows. Because a lot of these shows didn't have writers' rooms. They just have you do like, all right, say you were a writer, and they're like, okay, we need to do a sample. Send a sample and see if we want to bring you into the writer's room or whatever. They would take your sample, have somebody else expand on it and say, oh, this is the whole shit that was different when I pay you shit because it was a sample.
Yeah.
But now they gotta pay you for your shit, pay you for your actual work. They can't steal your shit with the samples. Well, of course, some people will try to, but they not supposed to steal your shit with the samples. They have to actually pay you as they pay all your stuff they were supposed to pay you, and make it so like, because the writers were are like, say if you're a writer, they'll have it where, like, say your TV show was on, but you don't know if you get picked up for 2 years. They're like, oh, you can't work, can't do this, can't do that. They'll say at that certain point you can go work on another show because they can hold you up for years. Because the show might come back like, oh, we not decided yet. You know, some of these shows they get stuck in limbo for 2 3 years. Like, oh, finally come back. And during that time, if you got non-complete in your contract, you can't work during that time. You're done. You're stuck.
Right. So now they got
Now, I guess after a certain cutoff point, they say, okay, you can go work or whatever.
that makes sense. Um,
Cause you fucked
yeah,
if you stuck right there. You're like, oh, I can't write no more. I can't do nothing. I'm not getting money off this shit that I'm supposed to be doing. 'Cause I can't work. Then sue your ass if you do.
we talked about this what a few months ago. Whether we talked about whether this is going to drag on or get resolved.
No, this is some short term, so they gotta come back and at the table in 3 years.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But we talked. But I did say that. Well, not to be no is that it would resolve itself. At
Yeah,
least
yeah,
I'd say like
we
a
knew
pacifier. Like
we knew what's gonna happen.
yeah, there's too much. It's too much money at stake, and people kind of get to work. So but sometimes you gotta give up a lot just to get something.
Well,
And
they
but
got more than they got more what they
but
want.
I mean, maybe it's not a bad thing to always come back to the table to renegotiate and figure things out because you never know what's going to happen down the line as far as like
No,
innovations and
nobody got
changes and
exactly what they
things.
wanted, so it's a good deal. Nobody got exactly what they wanted, so it's a good deal.
Yeah, so I mean, short term deals, even like what LeBron does, do the one on one, get the landscape and scope of how things are going, and maybe you can find better deals, even
Yeah, but them
renegotiate and
contracts were
get a better.
evil. Them contracts was evil, bro. Them older contracts was evil.
Yeah, I mean,
Get them people them
and,
residuals, man. Get them people streaming residuals.
and I
If I put
mean,
that work, I know
nobody
I can
knew
get residuals,
streaming was
man.
going to come around and be the thing. So
Well, yeah, well, it wasn't. Nobody knew about streaming when the last one was in '07 when the last strike happened. '07, '08, so nobody knew where this was. Nobody foresaw streaming. Nobody foresaw streaming at that point. That's damn near a decade ago.
yeah. So I mean, so it's a good thing, you know. Bad thing short term, but good thing maybe
Well,
long term
during
far
these
as
next 3 years,
moving
they
forward.
can during the next 3 years, they can actually figure out what to do about the AI situation fully, how to
Right.
flesh some of these issues out because they have the time to actually do it. They got rush. They got to say, oh, it's the final thing. No, they don't have time to actually run through this shit.
Yeah,
It was a good thing. It was a good thing. Let's. The next subject is the auto worker strike is done.
oh yeah,
That strike was crazy because yeah, that was a wild ass strike because cars weren't being made.
yeah. I mean, cars not gonna be made. I mean, it's terrible for one.
Yeah,
Two, like that was been mad implications, right? When you think more or
that,
less the value of cars going up, but
that's a lot. That's a huge implication because a lot of these companies don't have production here. They have certain stuff finished here. A lot of them don't have actual production here. Like
mhm.
it'll be assembled here, but like a stuff is made overseas or whatever. I'm glad that the strike is over with. It's up until I think 2028. They get a wage increase and got some other stuff. So I think it might be another strike in the next 2028 if they don't get those shit straight.
5 years from now, yeah.
But they worked on the details. They made sure it was what it was supposed to do. We stamped the unions. We stamped the motherfucking unions. Fuck them big corporations. Union solidarity. We got this through. That's what's up.
We got these big corporations need to know the value of the employees and
Yeah,
stop
sure do.
being greedy. You gotta break
Not
these people
being
off
greedy.
for the hard work and dedication. You know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about right there. Do you want to? What do you want to jump to next?
Um,
I say we jump to these trials, man.
oh yeah, opening court.
We got a couple cases we could jump to. Let's jump to a sports case real quick. A case that we've been following heavily here on the podcast, some of the podcasts, is the case of the young brother Mikey Williams.
Mikey Williams,
For those of you that don't know, he was
wild boy.
accused. He was accused of shooting up a house or car with people with it, whatever. And again,
Yep,
this young man, like 17, 18 years old, something like that. And again, I don't know why he would do no stupid shit like that. He's a multi-millionaire. You know, man from NIL, got to deal with Puma, all these brand deals. Being young, dumb, and stupid. Again, I was influencing him. I don't agree with it, but that's what he did. This man was facing a lot of felonies and a whole lot of time. Like a lot of time. We
make a plea
came
deal.
to we came to a plea agreement, thank the Lord, a favorable one for him, where he has to do 80 hours of community service, go to anger management class, go to gun safety class. We gotta do something else. What type of class we gotta do too? He has to go to what else class he gotta go to? Where's it at? Where's it at? I just made it.
Thank you, time, bro. I mean, these
No.
young people have to. They need to focus on doing the right things, and those temporary feelings of rage and hurt and making brash decisions, man, can come around and bite you. And it's unfortunate that that these young talents have a lot going for themselves, and because he's a hooper, I mean, he has a talent to make it to the NBA. I don't know why he's engaging in, you know, criminal type, activities and things of that nature. So you have to
Yeah,
distance yourself away from negative situations and know when to walk away and
young, dumb, being stupid.
make better decisions. I understand
Yeah,
he's young, but I mean he's 18, uh old
grown ass
enough
man.
to know right from wrong. And then these young people have to be able to hold themselves accountable and understand that um the decisions that they make can affect the rest of their life. And
Yes, they do.
luckily, with the grace of God, the penalties won't be as severe
Well,
as
thankfully,
as
nobody was hurt
as
during this
as
incident
what it could have been. Let's say somebody got killed and
or injured.
now injured, and now you done with a whole set of situations. Now you threw your whole livelihood, career away, and uh for over nothing. And it's, we just hopefully he can just turn around his life and just focus on his talents and being around the right crowd of people, and have being being around a good support system for him,
Yeah,
and
yeah. All right,
make better decisions.
so apparently he shot into a car. Thankfully, nobody got hurt when he shot to the car. Allegedly, we don't know if he actually did it, but he apparently did. He pled guilty to doing it, but he shot to the car. Nobody got hurt. He has to do behavioral therapy, and he has to not be in possession of a gun. He's forbidden to be in possession of a gun. His sentence doesn't actually take place until August 12th of next year. And when he does, he will have a 10-year gun restriction on his place on his record. But if he does all community service and stuff, everything, it won't be a felony. It'll be knocked down to a misdemeanor. And he doesn't get no violations, don't get into no trouble at all during this time until his sentence, which is next year, August of next year. As long as he do all that stuff, do everything right until that point, this will become a misdemeanor, so he won't have a felony on his record. But once he gets a sentence, then he will not be able to handle a gun for 10 years. There'll be a restriction on his record.
Now that's going to affect him for a majority of life. If you think about it, if
Yeah, but that's
so
better than going to jail.
you can't get in trouble. And it's unfortunate that can't even defend yourself, really. If you think about it,
Well, he
so you
lost
putting
he lost
yourself,
that because he wanted to be stupid, playing with guns
yeah.
when
So you
he
putting
couldn't
yourself
legally
stuff,
have one.
putting
He
yourself
was
as
playing
a
with one.
at a disadvantage, and
It is a
you
disadvantage.
kind of put yourself now as a target. So you definitely have to put yourself in the most adequate situations in terms of
No, he just want to make
being
sure his
around the right
security is
people
straight. That's all I know.
and not carrying around that type of you know attention. Put yourself in situations where something might pop off, but you can't defend yourself. So
Well,
it's
I'm
unfortunate.
sure he can afford to hire security, which he should have because he's a multi-millionaire as a teenager, and he is famous. Not NBA famous, but he is extremely famous. He has millions of followers, millions of dollars in L deals and stuff. So yeah, he should be able to hire security to do what they need to do for him. Hopefully, he learned his lesson of not playing with weapons because again, they're not toys. Firearms are not toys. They are lethal tools that should only be used for protection, not showboating, not playing around, especially if somebody not old enough to own one legally.
100%. Guys, these
Again,
basketball
prayers for that
players
young man,
flashing
prayers for
guns and
everybody that was in the
using
car.
guns.
Hopefully, he learned his lesson. Hopefully, they can get through this.
It's ironic that John Morant is going to be off suspension in a few weeks.
Oh
I
yeah,
just leave it at
yeah. Jobs is legal though. Jobs is legal though. Jobs is legal though. Ain't shoot nobody. Let's go. The next trial is we're gonna go to this. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over here. We can speak a little bit about Jonathan Major's case. Jonathan Major's case is on, I think, the third or fourth day right now of his domestic violence trial. We don't know. There's not a lot of news about it yet. Is it yet? There's no. They're doing going through the motions of the trial. The judge did allow them to bring up that his accuser has been arrested for abusing him. Even though she hasn't been prosecuted yet, she's been arrested for that because apparently she did abuse him. They had enough evidence to arrest her for that.
Yeah, hopefully they
But the prosecutor said they didn't have enough. They let the charges lack prosecutorial merit. I don't know what that means, but whatever. I guess they decided we're not gonna prosecute her or whatever. I believe they should because he was abused, but I guess they said it's not worth.
just kind of make that
Not worth.
separate from. They're saying it doesn't have nothing to do with this case. That was saying.
No, they say they're not going to charge her. That's what they said. They said
Yeah, they're saying
we
that
don't feel like
it don't
charging
have
her.
nothing to do with this case. They're not focusing on it. They don't care.
But the judge did let her bring it up, and that's good that they did allow him to his lawyer to bring that up because that shows
This is
that
good. Yep.
she is a violent person. They allowed him, I guess, the lawyer to bring up that she ran because she did run. She did run. I don't know what's going on, but innocent people don't run. That's all I know. That's all I know. Hey,
That's a good point.
hey,
But
as far as I know, this is only my opinion, and everything's a legend right there because the trial is still ongoing.
right, and what what so the outcome of this case is kind of pivotal in a
It's
few
very
ways
pivotal.
in terms of you know what we want to see in terms of his his career and even selfishly for we want to see within the Marvel universe. Let's just keep it
and,
100
and actual justice and
and
actual
actual
justice.
justice.
That's a I think
Definitely
it's a two-way thing. But um, from what little evidence they showed before trial, like the little stuff that leaked out in the news, the little clips that leaked out that weren't supposed to leak, and somebody we don't know who leaked them, but somebody leaked little clips, little video clips, little audio clips, little scenes of Jonathan Majors walking past her when she was allegedly abused, when she said she ran outside telling people she was abused, and he walked right excuse me. And he walked right by her, and she didn't freak out or anything. She was standing right there, and the guy walked off towards him to try to get at him. That leaked. A couple audio things leaked, and a couple other videos leaked. But if what was leaked, like the description and stuff was leaked to the news, it's an open and shut case. But again, it's hearsay and he say, she say, and the witnesses and everything will come to bear. Again, hopefully this trial is wrapped up and we have a good outcome and justice prevails. I'm not saying whether he's innocent or guilty. We don't
Yep.
know that. We can't know that because we're not the jury. But hopefully the evidence is shown that can be shown. Everything is shown, and the truth will prevail. That's it. All we gotta say.
Yeah. And even if, well, no. Uh, but how does this um makes him? So how does Jonathan Major fares? Going forward, if you think about it, like, do you think this will always be
Well,
like a
well,
thing of his career?
well.
If
Uh,
he's proven innocent, and you
it
know,
it can go two ways. They go two. If he's proven innocent, it will always be a stain on his career. But he can say, "I was innocent. I was proven innocent in the court of law. This didn't happen the way people said it did. The evidence proved that I was an innocent man, blah blah blah," and he can get back to work because he lost movies, he lost endorsements, he lost a lot of stuff. He lost roles, like a lot of stuff shut down for him. Before this, mind you, this happened before the strike actually went to place.
do you think he
Like
sues
right
her?
before the
You
what
think
you
he
say?
sues her?
He won't get anything. She broke. He didn't
Well,
get
yeah,
nothing.
that's true. That's a good point.
What point would it make to see somebody that's broke like that? That don't make no sense.
That's a good point. But
Again, that if he's convicted of this, he will probably do some jail time for abuse. I don't know how long it'll be, maybe a month, maybe whatever. Or it could get knocked down to probation. We don't know. It'll make him an abuser, like a lot of people in Hollywood. It may slow down his progress for a couple years. And then he might pop back up and say, "Oh, I did any films, I'm doing this, doing that." And pop back up again. Like a lot of people do. Like the heat out there or whatever. I don't know which way this is gonna go. Again, I'm not a juror. I don't know. But hopefully the truth comes out and we get a decent outcome from this.
yeah, I hope it's not one of these situations where you know the jury and other factors want to make an example out of a black man, and make him a poster child for abuse with
Again, just
such a
it depends.
questionable case I had. And
It depends on what the evidence
you
is,
know
what all they can and can't show. Because
that's true.
all the evidence doesn't necessarily get admitted or shown. Some stuff might get thrown out like, "Oh, it's not relevant. Oh, it's not relevant. Oh, it's not relevant." It could be relevant to the case, but you don't know.
Yeah,
They don't always disclose everything, but we're gonna see.
and we're gonna
We're going
see. And
to see.
hopefully this case doesn't drag on too long to whether Marvel just really decides to, like, you know what, we're just gonna move on from Jonathan Majors altogether, and
Yeah,
the Kane
hopefully not.
character, you know. But
Hopefully not.
so far from what we see, they're remaining calm, and just keeping a steady eye just like everybody else. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. We got an update on one of the wildest damn cases that's been going on for like the last 2 years. So as y'all know, there is a YSL RICO case going on with Young Thug.
Yeah.
It finally got started this week. I think they're done for the week, right? I think that yeah, I think today was the last day they're gonna be done for it for the case. It's been 2 years since Young Thug been locked up. The case is finally beginning. Um, this is a wild ride. The opening statement was crazy. The opening statement from both sides was crazy. Y'all can look that up. The prosecutor said we're not going to hear about them being gang members. I'm like, that don't make no sense because the whole case is on them being gang members.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with the prosecutor.
And Thug lawyer broke down his name. saying thug is not thug is an acronym, saying what the acronym for thug was. Truly humble under God.
And
Uh, his his lawyer said he wasn't pushing P for pimping, he pushing positivity. That's what the P stands for the song Pushing P. And of course, Thug never claimed to be a pimp. So yeah. This is gonna be
but the
a
judge, we get to the judge. The judge is wilding.
mm,
He wants his own. He wants his own show.
this, it's a lot going on with the judge. Judge brought a dog into the courtroom, had a dime with earrings in. Talk about counsel, y'all gotta meet me in my quarters to talk about this shit. I'm like, what's going on? What's
And
going on?
emotional support dog.
Yeah, I understand it, man. I understand it.
You gotta be kidding me. If I'm in, yeah, I'd be pissed if I'm on trial and the judge is showing up, you know, talking his shit and brings emotional support dogs and just
They
just
saying
not, you
they
know what I
saying
mean?
YSL
Not
is a
classy
street
or
criminal
proper.
street gang, which is crazy. They saying they're a subset of the Bloods and all this other stuff. YSL the label is an imprint of 300 Records, 300 Entertainment, which is crazy.
I know it's still early, but I forget, with this
Of course,
Rico case.
of course, Gunna is not in this case. He got out. He's not being charged with this. A couple other people that were in the YSL case got taken out. Like one of the guys got taken out because he was mentally declared like not good, ready for trial, whatever.
Mm.
He was declared mentally incompetent, so he couldn't stand trial with the Rico case. So he's tried separately. I think he did that with another guy and somebody else got like three or four people. Oh, Young Thug older brother I think got arrested for something else, and he's not part of the Rico trial because we got arrested for.
You got feeling, do you think um this trial goes left for Thug?
I have no idea, bro. I don't know how long this trial gonna be. I don't know how much evidence they're gonna show. I don't know the proof is high, and apparently the state don't got no Ricos to find a lot of evidence. And remember, just because they
Somebody
beat
gotta be talking.
but just remember, if they beat the state case, the feds can still pick the case up.
Oh yeah, it's a high profile case.
So he could beat
Both
the
of them.
state Rico, and the feds can say, "Oh no, come on, nigga, come on, bring your ass back. Come on, bring your ass back. It's a federal crime now."
Oh no. The only thing I don't know is, well,
It's a different set. It's a different set of laws. Same federal, totally different court system.
true.
So you can beat the state. And the feds say, no, they can bring your ass back. We got you. Come on. Come on.
Tough. It's tough.
It's tough. And the RICO cases don't lose. The RICO cases are hard to beat.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
hard
somebody's
to beat.
talking. Somebody gotta be talking.
Oh, a couple people talking. We already know a couple people talking, but hey,
Gotta
it is
be.
what it is. It is what it is.
Um, prayers for Thug and his family and
Hopefully Thug make it
all
through. Get a good
the
outcome,
people
man.
people involved. That's a tough situation to be in.
Very tough. Very tough. Very tough. Let's go to another trial, a real high profile trial right now. All right, so former President Trump.
Your boy.
That's a yeah boy.
That's your boy.
That's a yeah boy.
All these red bandanas, won over years. Now you tell me that's my boy when it's supposed to be your
No,
boy?
no, that's a
Crazy
yeah
man.
boy.
Mm-mm.
Of course, he has a civil fraud trial in New York, and they put a gag order on that shit. Of course, he appealing it right now.
Is Trump like the most untouchable person in America?
This man's gonna talk, so he had to put a gag order on him so he don't say no bullshit. Of course, Trump tweeted out a derogatory comment about the judge's law clerk on social media. So the gag is dumbass. They said, bro, don't talk about that shit. Do not say nothing. He gonna do some bullshit. So they had to put a gag on his stupid ass.
Boy,
Again, you never learn, man. Just shut your fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up, man. When Judge tell you to shut up, you shut the hell up, man. Don't go tweet out nothing. Go fucking put some shit on Facebook. Just shut the hell up. Of course, cut lessons, so now he had to put an actual gag order on his man. So if he do say something or tweet something or whatever, he going to jail for going for contempt of court and violating a lawful order from the court. Which I hope he do disobey that shit some time in jail. Man, that's me. Knowing him, he gonna do some shit. Knowing him, he gonna do some shit. He'll say, "Fuck this, judge. I'm gonna tweet however I want to. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm running for president 2024 and just tweet some shit out."
yeah, I mean, he's the whole different person, the whole different breed. I
He's a
mean,
whole different breed.
but I
Whole
mean,
different
that's
breed
what
energy.
happens when you have connections and you know, and he's already had such a big platform with him actually being elected as president. You know,
Yeah,
it's done put him and his followers, in a different territory, if that makes sense, in terms
it
of
did.
his power and status.
It did.
You
All
know,
right, we dumped the trial. Let's get to something dealing with courts and stuff. What's going on with all these damn inmate escapes? These
they
inmates
got
escape
time. They got
from
time.
jail
They
like
got
it's
time.
nothing. Like what was it? It was four dudes in Georgia that got out. One dude got caught. Three of them got caught early. One dude got stayed out, and he got caught with like two guns, some weed, some meth, some fentanyl, some coke. Like nigga, how you get all this in a couple of days? Like you had got caught and in a whip. I'm like, what are you doing?
They
He got
got
he's like, I'm back
time.
in the game. He's like, I'm back in the game, baby.
They got time, bro. They got time. Think
Yeah,
about it.
what was it?
You're in a jail cell all by yourself or with people who got like long sentences and maybe life sentences. Like you ain't got nothing but free time, but your only objective now is to how the fuck I'm gonna get out this bitch. It's my only life goal.
That's true. That's true. Like
You know?
four juveniles got escaped like 1 2 months ago in the PA. Then four adults escaped from a PA jail, and then just now somebody in Philly just escaped from a damn jail. Like how y'all escaped from these goddamn jails?
Got time. Got time, got bodies.
Like
Sometimes you gotta
something's
sacrifice a
wrong.
body in order for somebody else to be, safe.
Something's wrong with all these people just fucking escaping jail, bro. All these all these motherfuckers shouldn't be able to escape jail, bro.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, who all wants? I mean, you need certain credentials and stuff in order to be like
It,
CEO and
it
work in
shouldn't be
these
this
jail
easy for
cells
these
and
people to get
be
up out of
paid.
jail, man.
It's you should be able to. But I mean, there's only but so much manpower and electronics and functional things that we can hold people in a box. For so long. I'm pretty
Man,
sure.
they make it seem like it's easy. Like, oh, I just walk up on
They
the
got
stage.
time. I mean, it's probably not easy, but we got
They
time to
make it look
think.
all these people escape. They make it look
Thinking
easy.
when you're getting certain materials here and there, you're gonna find a way as long as you got time.
Yeah, get these people making it look easy, man. I know it's not. They're making it look easy. Let's go to.
Oh, travel can do it. Anybody can do
Let's go to the lottery winner joint. This crazy. This is real crazy. All right, so you know there was like a 1.3, $1.8 billion lottery or whatever, right?
it. Right.
And the guy won it. That's gonna be like 600 million, something like that. Add the tax and everything paid, attorney fees, all do like 600 something million.
Yeah. Break me off some.
All right, so of course, if you're the person that won, you don't want nobody to know you won, right? So, dude, run the money in the LLC, put the money in the LLC name LLC name and claim it that way, so he don't have to personally say he won it. His baby mom, I guess he told his baby mom, whatever, had Harris on an NDA saying you cannot tell nobody about this if you for 10 years. You gotta shut your fucking mouth for 10 years. I'll pay you everything. You're gonna be straight. But if you say something, I'm suing your ass. And guess what her dumb ass did?
There's some.
Said some shit. Told people he was a liar. I'm like, dumb. You're stupid. You're stupid. Why couldn't you keep your fucking mouth shut? So of course she getting sued right now. She told some of her family, I think, that he was the one. I'm like, why would your dumb ass say anything?
I mean, it's probably like a pointless suit. She probably ain't got none. So I mean,
Oh no, it's not pointless. She got something.
$2.
I'm pretty sure he gave her something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What I said, I probably wouldn't sue my baby mother, but at the same
Oh
time,
no, I'm
she's
suing the
stupid.
fuck out of her dumb ass.
She's just stupid
Cause,
though.
Cause once you sign that NDA and you break it, that's a legal document, a legally enforceable
Well,
document,
she don't for
contract.
even sign it. She was stupid.
It's a
I don't
legally
know.
enforceable contract. I hope you sue her for
That
all
doesn't make
the
no
work.
sense. How you the baby mother? You signing NDAs? That don't make sense.
You're supposed to at that point. Why
You ain't
wouldn't you?
supposed to. You gotta do
Why
shit.
wouldn't you sign an NDA?
That ain't her problem. She got pay.
Okay, all right,
You
all
gotta
right.
pay her money.
Think about it. As far as she know, he working the same job. He don't have shit. As long as the money's in the trust, he legally doesn't have anything. The trust owns it. He don't own nothing.
Look, they take him to court. They
He,
figure some shit out. They
he
start
don't
crunching the
have it. He
numbers.
don't own it. He
They
don't own
start
it.
crunching the numbers. They're gonna
He's just the
start crunching some
beneficiary.
numbers.
They crunch numbers all they want. He
They're gonna
don't
crush
technically
some
own
more.
anything. The
They're gonna
trust,
crush
and
some
the
numbers.
LLC owns it. He's just a beneficiary of that. He don't own nothing. I don't have that. That was
Yeah,
all
she getting child
that's
support poor for
corporation.
little Ray Ray and them.
Yeah, he's getting it from him, not the corporation, not the trust.
Yeah, it's gonna be from him, all right. Couple, 20,000 racks, a month.
No. I don't think it was that. I think he probably said, sign this NDA. I got something to tell you. And said, look, some things gonna change in your life right now. You can't tell nobody that certain stuff to change.
Some people
The
is
body, the
crazy.
body probably hear her fucking the cat's like, oh my god, you know such and such money. He probably said, oh my god, he said some money gonna touch your account, and she probably screamed and said, oh my baby fall for this, my baby fall for that. Hopefully he was smart enough not to tell her he won the lottery. He said some money gonna come to the account, whatever.
He said
But we don't know. We
he
don't
should have
know.
never told her. That's what should happen. He should have just never told her. If we want to be honest, you just keep that to yourself and just, hey, you know what? I got extra money. I'm doing pretty well. Here you go, and just kept it pushing.
Anyway,
But he wasn't thinking. I don't know.
well, she
Why
done.
can't I get lucky like this,
She
bro?
done for.
Why can't
Uh,
we get lucky like this?
I
Win the
can't.
lottery. You know what I mean?
I don't know why.
Can't
I don't know why I can't cancel no baby mothers winning like that, but get the
you
lottery
got
again.
like
But
14 baby mothers?
I got no baby mothers, brother.
You do.
I got that one. I practice a whole lot. I got a whole lot of practice partners. I got no baby mothers.
Practice.
But we gonna get to one. We're gonna get this crazy ass story right here. We're taking over the world right now. Recently, Diddy and Cassie.
Lord, need a shot for that one.
Now this story came out of nowhere for us, and it was settled in like a day or two. So from what I know currently,
I mean, like 15 minutes.
Cassie had a damn 300-page book full of goddamn accusations against Diddy in a civil suit against him and the business he was working on or with or for, and a couple of low level associates that was working for him, whatever, for sexual abuse, sexual assault, forced kidnapping, all this other stuff, and alleged rape and a lot of sexual activities that we ain't gonna talk about on this podcast. You can look it up. You can see they were heinous acts that were alleged against all his alleged. Nobody was convicted of anything in the criminal court. And of course, this is a civil case, meaning you go after money. There's been no police reports as far as we know for any of these incidents. There's no criminal criminal charges as far as we know for any of these incidents. Again, no police reports or criminal incidents. This is all a civil matter. I mean, it's all about money.
Yeah.
Now,
How do you
now,
go ahead?
this case was brought online. I think what like Monday, Tuesday. By Wednesday, it was over with. It was done. It was settled. And apparently, the number was like 30 something million or something like that.
30 million.
That's the alleged numbers. Nobody knows what the actual numbers is. Nobody knows what the actual settlement was. But that's the alleged number. That's what Cassie allegedly received from Diddy. We don't know the exact numbers because the case is sealed. The civil case is sealed, and nobody knows the details of it. Now, Diddy has stepped down from the vault. The Rock has distanced himself from him. Was it DeLeon distanced himself from Diddy? It was a DeLeon party that the weekend. Again, this happened last week, so the upcoming weekend, and they stopped that DeLeon party in Atlanta. There was a couple other things like they supposed to make some appearances; those were shut down. There was a whole thing talking about people signing NDAs and stuff. With Cassie's NDA, let it ended. That's why she filed a civil suit. Otherwise, she won't be able to talk about it. And the only reason she's able to file this is because of a new law in New York, was it the assault survivor law? We extended it. They extended the what do you call it? The
The window.
statute of limitation.
Yeah.
Statute of limitation window for assault survivors to actually file a report, whether it be civil or criminal. After this case, as this case got settled, there's been cases against the mayor of New York, civil cases, not criminal, civil cases against the mayor of New York, Jamie Foxx, other celebrities dating back over a decade ago for these people. Again, these are civil cases for these people. Again, because the law was in place where they extended the statute of limitation window for these people for the alleged victims to file suits. And this is going to be a shit show with these suits, whether they go forward or not, with these civil suits, because it's your word against mine in a civil suit. No actual evidence has to be shown. You just have somebody to believe your story and say, hey, we're going to award you this, whatever it is. Because
But
again,
my,
it's a civil suit against pain and suffering, not actually, because you can't prove, like, or say someone accused you, not us, but you in general, of assault, and it happened a decade ago. They don't file any police reports. They don't say they'll talk to nobody. They'll say nothing. It's come out of the blue like, oh, this person abused me a decade ago. All they gotta say, oh, I want such and such amount for. I'm suing for the civil suit. I want such and such amount, and this gonna go away because you can't prove that they were abused. It was a decade ago. There's no proof. There's no pictures. No, no confessions or nothing like that. No talk calling the friend saying, "Hey, I was abused," or calling the police saying, "Hey, I was abused," no to hospital visits or nothing to physically prove that this thing happened. But you gotta believe the victim, and then, since there's no proof, it's easier to sell this thing than fight out in court. So you would be a better route when you sell this out of court for whatever undisclosed amount it is, and let that be that. Now again, you can't say people are guilty because this is a criminal trial. Now people like to say there it is guilt, like oh you paid off as guilt. No, it is cheaper and shorter just to pay the fucking money.
but my question to you, Rose, that
Because you can't prove your innocence at that point. There's no way to prove your innocence.
my question to you, Rhoda, though, is that 20 plus years and it's only a civil case. So do you feel like if the alleged heinous things really happened, do
Really happened.
you
Really
feel
happened.
like a criminal you know case says to be attached with that as well?
No,
You don't think so?
there's no way to do it. Again, since there isn't any police reports, that's a trail, or hospital visits, that's a trail, or say, oh, I told my friend, that's a trail. There's no paper trail or legitimate evidence to prove that these allegations are true. Anything anybody would say would be hearsay and not admissible in court. They say, "Oh, I heard this. I heard that." But unless you're the first party person that was there, or Cassie confessed to you and said, "Hey, I'll get my ass beat by Diddy," da da da, and you actually say you write down your notes or something, or you record the audio calls like, "Hey, let me record this real quick." Just keep the evidence. There's no physical evidence that these events actually happened, or is your word against theirs. And again, not saying it's not true. There's no way to prove it to be true over a decade later, a decade or so later.
Okay. Do you think it's responsible if you're saying that you didn't do the things, you're an innocent person, but however somebody's suing you, do you think the right thing is to settle, or you think, hey, I really didn't do the shit? Like I don't know what she's saying. Like this is totally oblivious. Do you think
You have to
Diddy?
settle. You gotta settle. You have to settle because there's no way to prove whether you did or didn't do it. Like I said, there's no paper trail saying, "Oh, this happened." This you can't disprove that it didn't happen unless you have dates and times. You can say, "Oh, I was over here. I was right here. I was right here. I was right." Well, there are ways to disprove. It's not easy. Like you would need dates, time, exact dates, exact time, exact years of when these alleged incidents happened. So you can say, "Okay, I was in the airport here. I was at a party. I can show you a picture here. I can prove that I was here. I can prove this. I was here." But that would take a
Do you
long
think
time to
the
do.
time consumption would be way too? It would be too much in order to figure everything out. In order to say, hey, I can defend myself adequately and go to trial, or just even combat this. You know.
All right, Marty. Say Diddy did take the trial, right?
Mm.
Cases can take months and years to go through. How long will it take me to actually go to the court, and actually get your date to actually go start your trial? We saw a young thug sat in jail for 2 years when his trial started. Now let's think about it. The docket is 2 years behind for most 2, 3 years behind on most places. Your case, let's say you put your case on the docket now. Your case probably won't be seen until 2025, 2026.
Point.
Then you gotta do investigations, pay lawyer fees. If lawyer fees don't, the lawyer fees are racking up and racking up and racking up and racking up. And let's say you do prove yourself innocent, you still wasted years of your time and spent way more money than you would have spent selling it on lawyer fees and private investigators and gathering evidence and all this other stuff. You're stressing yourself out. You losing endorsements. You losing time with your family. Losing sleep. Losing all this stuff. We just say fuck it. I'm just pay the money and be done with it.
No question. Do you think Puff anticipated this occurring? This
I
lawsuit?
I have no idea. This is always a possibility with someone that has fame, fortune, and an ex, whether they're scorned or not. This is always something. You can be the right person. It's going to happen to you. And again,
Well, I mean,
it,
to settle so soon, you know.
the sounds I'm saying you again. It's hard to disprove this stuff without a lengthy process of spending more money. Now, when I spend 100 million to defend myself, or spend 30 million to get the fuck out of my face, I spend 30 to get the fuck out of my face.
Okay. And now we see another trickle down effect to see that more lawsuits are on the way for Diddy
Okay,
and other
other
celebrities.
people, yeah. We got what Pierre Harvey say. One assistant said a bad boy said he was abusive to her. Aaron Hall, baby mother, talking about he was abusive. Like all these things are coming out right now. And again, these are civil cases, not criminal. Not saying that these things didn't happen to these young ladies. But I'm saying if they did, you should have got. In my opinion, if it was this bad, these Hayes events happened. Why do you have no? Why did you go to police? Why didn't you go to the hospital? Why is there no documentation on any of these things happening?
And Do you
And
think
apparently some of these alleged events happened, and Cassie was shipped off to an island, or apparently in one of the videos, Diddy stomped her ass out before the video. She was just rolling around the floor in a blanket. I remember that video. I remember seeing that video. Her just Diddy videotape me. Her just rolling around a blanket. I was like, oh, she's rolling around a blanket. But apparently, Diddy a black tie eye fucked up, and that's why she was hiding a blanket.
hmm,
But again, this is all alleged. One thing that is true that came out of this, it was alleged that Diddy blew up Kid Cudi car. Kid Cudi car was blown up. We don't know if Diddy did it, but the car was blown up about the time that Diddy said he was gonna blow that nigga car. Now I didn't hear about this at the time of the incident. I heard about it during this damn civil case.
right?
Now
Man,
how do you hide a person blowing up your damn car? How they get swept underneath the rug? That don't seem like the thing to me, wouldn't it?
yeah,
What you would think that, right?
I would
I'm not
think
tripping.
so.
I'm not tripping, right?
I would think so. That's
But
some wild shenanigans.
but again, it is what it is. Hopefully,
Do you do you think this tarnishes Diddy's reputation going
tarnish
forward?
it. It's tricky. There's a lot of rumors out there about stuff that could have happened with Diddy, apparently happened with Diddy, but no proof. I don't know. I think it will be a tarnishment on his reputation, yes, but I think it will stop him working though. Again, this was a criminal case. This is all alleged. Case out of the court. It's not a criminal case. Nothing's proven in court of law. They're just saying, hey, I have these allegations against you. Pay me this
So,
money, and a settlement was made.
so let's say he settled out of court 6 or 7 more times. So do you think his reputation is still fine or intact?
I didn't say it's fine. It's
But
still
he'll still be able to work.
it's still besmirched. It's still besmirched and smeared reputation. But yeah, I think he'll still be able to work. He has a musical talent. But again, I don't know if we don't know if any of this is true because there's no criminal cases. So all this
Right.
could be made up. It could be true. It could be made up. We will never know.
And
We'll
possibly
never know.
maybe and possibly this could be the new trend of waiting out 20 plus years and oh, you know what? I remember this incident, you know, being like a copycat type of thing. I guess, you know, maybe
If
innocent
if
maybe
half
against innocent celebrities.
if half this shit is true, I'm happy that Cassie was strong enough to survive it and
Yeah, yeah,
find peace with it.
most definitely.
Again, I don't know if any of it is true, but if even half of that shit is true, she's a strong ass woman. Because apparently she was forced to have sex with gay prostitutes
Yep, sex workers.
and forced fed drugs and some more shit for hits.
It's
Now I'm talking
wild.
about hit. I'm talking
I
about,
know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
hit records,
I know what you're talking about.
not
Yeah,
actual taking beatings, but hit
I know.
records. My fault,
It's
y'all. My
yeah,
fault. She was forced to do these things allegedly for hit records. Do these alleged things for alleged hit records. And again, we don't know if any of this is true because it's not a criminal case;
yeah,
it's a civil case. Again, if
yeah,
any of it is true, I pray that Cassie makes it through this, has found peace with her life, with herself, and can live a good, healthy life on the other side of it.
yeah. And I know we're supposed to be, you know, gotta believe all women and um be, you know, preside on the, I guess, arrow of caution to that to believing, you know, victims and but you know at the same time, where does it where do we blur the line as to when that people can make false statements and false accusations and can just flat out be lying about certain scenarios, situations,
Anyone can make a false statement at any
you know?
time. Anyone can make a
And-
false. It's not for you to prove it. It's for them to disprove. That's the
But
thing.
even with the
I don't have
disproving,
to
it
prove it.
tarnishes. with the allegations, it's tarnishing somebody's, their career, their livelihood,
That
their
don't mean anything.
reputation
That don't mean anything.
was
That
just
means
the
nothing.
allegation.
That means nothing.
What you mean?
It means nothing.
With the
That,
allegations?
no, I'm saying if I'm an accuser,
Hmm.
me tarnishing your reputation means nothing to me because
You don't get no repercussion.
there's no legal repercussions for me. I can
Right.
go out there and slander and do all and accuse you of anything in the world.
So
If we settle anything, you're not admitting guilt. You never said you were guilty, and there's no criminal trial. But in everybody else's eyes, you're guilty because you settled. I didn't prove you did anything to me. I never proved anything happened to me. I just said that my allegations are enough to make you pay me.
good point. And I don't know what we have to do with these courses to make things tad more difficult, even if somebody does sue you, to make it very hard for them to,
Again, I'm not victim shaming
you know,
anybody. I'm just saying
you're
the
not trying to
fact.
victim shame. It's
I'm
just
just
the
saying the
fact
fact.
that
There's not a criminal case. There's
that
no way to prove that any of this happened legally.
right.
Otherwise, it will be a criminal case.
It's just the fact that we don't want people out here poaching off of people who haven't done anything wrong, right? They might have just been in a situation where things where blur where lines are blurred a little bit, but maybe something didn't cross the line, so to speak, but you were put in a placed in a awkward or crazy situation, right?
Uh, uh,
And
we have a perfect example of what you were
you know,
talking about the accusations get to people. A perfect example of that. Remember that football player from a couple of years ago? He was in high school. What was it? I think it was like 6, 7 years ago, where he was in high school. He was 18. His girlfriend was like 15, 16, and they were messing around. The girlfriend said she was raped by him when they were having consensual sex. He went to jail from high school. Went to jail. Did a couple of years. She got a big settlement from the school, and he was, of course, he did the time for raping the girl, which he didn't do. He was accused of, and come to find out a decade later, she's like, "Oh, I can't live with this. I didn't." Well, Facebook Messenger, "Oh, I can't live with this. I know you didn't rape me. We all know that, but I wanted the money."
exactly. So it's like things like that can occur, and well, I just want society just to
But
be able
there's no repercussions for false accusations. There's no
exactly that,
legal repercussions. There's no jail time. There's no shunning. There's nothing. If you're a false accuser, it's proven that you falsely accused someone or got someone, or just accused them or got them convicted. There's no legal recourse for that person to say, "Hey, this person falsely accused me," or "Hey, this person got me arrested. I want them to do all the time they got me arrested for." There's no legal recourse to do that. So that's
so
if there's no repercussions for it. So you can go out there and accuse anybody of anything. As long as there are no repercussions for it, what's going to happen to you? Nothing.
yeah, and in some ways, that has to be addressed, from the legal system to make
It
things like
has to be
that
one day,
very,
but
very
hey,
hard, and
it's
we
not a
have to
high
get a
priority. It's not a high priority right now.
tough, so it's tough.
You would think it would be, but it's not. Uh,
Yeah,
Prayers for everybody involved in that. Hopefully, both
yes,
parties find peace.
prayers to everybody involved, especially the victims. Can't
I'm not the
imagine
victim.
um the mental health and the mental fortitude that that you need in order to be able to stand up for what's right, and to seek justice, even if you can't get it through through a criminal case and a civil
Okay,
case,
yeah,
hit the one that hurts was in the pockets,
yeah, yeah.
so
So I can do. Let's talk about Javante Davis.
Devontae Davis,
All right, so Javante is trending right
that
now.
man.
He's trending right now because Devin Haney had to vacate some belts.
Oh, vacated with belts.
He had to vacate the lightweight lightweight WBA lightweight world champion, right? That's what he had to vacate, and he'll be a he if he accepts the belt, he'll be a two-weight world champion at upgrade the WBA regular belt holder. Cause Devin Haney vacated all his lightweight world champions. And Javante Davis said, I don't want that shit. As he should. He said, I want to work for my belt. I don't want no fluke shit. I want to earn it. Fuck it, y'all keep that shit.
Real shit.
He a real champ. I respect that.
I like that. I like that thought. I want to earn mine. I don't want the somebody to vacate this shit. And
Man, if Ryan Garcia don't get the fuck up out of here,
what I want to see is Tank versus Terrence Crawford. That's what I want to
oh,
see.
that'd be a good fight. That'd be a good ass fight.
I want to see that. I want to see that fight at what 140, 145, something like that.
Something like that. All right, for those of y'all that don't know, Ryan Garcia went on a crazy ass rant today, calling out Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Productions, all that other stuff. And apparently he said he had a rib injury when he went to the fight with Javante Davis. And I'm like, bro, come on, he's gonna shout your ass. You got beat. You got beat.
He got beat.
You got beat fair and square. The
He got
man
an
beat
injury
your
from
ass. Come
Devontae.
on.
That's what happened.
You got beat. They all had rib injury before I went to the fight, bro. And you ain't tell no trainers, no medical technician, no the doctor there, nobody. You like, oh, I just went there fought with a fucked up rib.
No,
The fuck
he
up
had
out of here,
time.
bro.
He could have put the fight back. Ample enough time.
You just a sore loser, bro. You lost.
Yeah,
That's all it is. You lost.
for losers, man. Um,
Sore losers.
one more topic. Then we gotta get out of the Royal.
All right, okay. I will save this war criminal for later. All right, we're gonna go to the Israel Gaza standoff, man. For those of y'all who haven't been keeping up with the world news, Israel and Gaza got to a crazy fight with Hamas and the Israeli Defense Force going back and forth, talking about they shooting us, so they shooting us. It was a whole genocide over there in Pakistan, killing whole Gaza is killing folks, killing Palestinians. I was about to say Pakistan. Palestinians getting murdered, hospitals getting bombed, schools getting
Mhm.
bombed, Palestinians getting fucked up, water getting shut off, people getting murdered, little kids getting shot up, all this crazy shit. Palestinians is blocked in, can't do nothing, can't defend themselves. They were forced, both sides were forced to come to the table, do a short ceasefire right there. They're exchanging prisoners of war. Whatever for right now. Hopefully it's last. This shit will pop off again in a little bit. It's not gonna last. It's terrible to be occupied inside your own country for Palestinians. Of course, Jewish people will go in and steal people's houses, saying, "If I don't steal your house, somebody else will." How you gonna come to my house saying, "Oh, I don't steal your house," and I'm leaving to flee the country to try to get out of a war-torn area? Somebody come to your house and say, "Hey, yeah, I'm stealing your house right now. It's my house, man. And if I don't do it, somebody else gonna do it." The fuck kind of shit is that?
Wow, that's what it is.
That's a wild ass shit right there. But that's what's going on over there in
At least,
Israel Palestine, man. It's some wild shit, bro. Some wild shit.
yeah, man. Sometimes, like I said before, we're fortunate to live in the U.S.
Free Palestine, man. Free Palestine.
and not having to deal with those real life situations in terms of like, people living in the Middle East having to deal with real life terrorism. And
Yeah,
you know sometimes we um undervalue the privilege that we do have here in America. In terms of safety and not having to deal with war on your homeland. Um, I felt um sad and bad for the people over there, where essentially you don't have a home, and
yeah, you know.
you're not living in you're living in fear each and every day, each and
Living in
every
little
second.
shack,
To
little
be
camp,
honest,
terrible.
so I mean, they don't know no peace, so they can't. Even a homeless person in America is living better than, well, I would say, than people over there. At least they got a chance of seeing the next day. Possibly just being regular in terms of just being able to get up and maybe you can find a lake or somewhere to get some water or be without a heightened sense of danger versus being over in the Middle East where danger is persisting constantly,
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
This skirmish has been going on for a long time. I don't think it'll ever end. Again, this is some wild biblical shit right here. Stealing people, a lot of stealing people homes, a lot of stealing people lands, all that good crazy shit. Before we end this, we gotta say free the Congo. There is a genocide going on over in Congo.
yeah,
Some resources there. Hopefully, the Congolese people can get some relief, man. Stop this shit. It's sad what they're doing to our people over there. Free the Congo, man.
free Congo, man, stop the violence. I just want everybody to stay safe and be in a positive place. And just before this year's over, everybody just be optimistic and for the world to just be better, and hopefully people's spirits are uplifted and the change will come.
Hopefully, hopefully. Remember, C-19 is out there. Wash your hands, wash your ass. Please distance. There's new strains probably out every day. Uh, be safe out here, people. Be safe out here.
Yes, people be
Yeah,
safe out
we
here,
are in a
man.
recession, people. We are in a recession.
We are
Don't be crazy for
recession.
nothing.
Just want to thank our all our fans, all supporters from overseas, and
Shout out to the International
people who've
Space
been
Station,
keeping
ETO.
tabs with us over these years, man. We appreciate all the love and support, and again, everybody stay safe. We're gonna continue to push out more content, and we're back, and thank you guys, man. Until next time,
We out.
Jesus.